What is going on, Nitrosites? It is your boy, the Nitro General here, back at it again for week 3 of the NPBA against the Texas Blazekins and Coach Ninblox Gaming. Now, first off, I want to say he's got great taste in mascots. Just want to say that outright. You know, we're the Baltimore Blazekins. He's the Texas Blazekins. So, yeah. But he's got an extremely threatening team. Like, probably the most threatening team in the league, or at least one of them, right? Because of the fact of he has two massive Titans that are both really good against our team. Which we'll talk about here in a minute. But before we get into this, if you guys are excited for this, make sure you leave a like down below. Subscribe if you guys are new. Help me hit my end of the year goal of 350 subscribers. That would be so great. If you guys want to help me out, you can share this video with your friends. All that good stuff. But, yeah, so, like I said, this week we are against Texas Blazekins and Coach Ninblox Gaming. He's a really cool guy. His link to his channel will be down below, so you guys should definitely go over and show his video some love and, you know, check out his side of the battle, too, and see what he was thinking. Because, I'm looking forward to seeing his side of the battle, because this should be a good battle. Now, I will say, and I'm going to apologize to him right now, because I know he's going to be watching this after the fact. I have been playing mind games with him all week because of his team being so threatening. You know, I was like, I gotta get every edge that we can get, right? He is expecting me to bring 2 Pokemon that we are not bringing, right? He's expecting us to bring Manaphy and Ninetales, right? Because I had talked up Manaphy so big this week, and I know he's gonna try to counter. I know he was scared of it because he told me he was. So we're not even bringing it this week. And I told him we're gonna have a little bit of a weather war here because he's got some rain-setting Pokemon. We obviously have Drought with Ninetales, and I'm not bringing that either. So I wanted to play some mind games with him. I thought it was gonna be funny. At the same time, I hope he's not mad that that I did that, because I was never planning on bringing Manaphy. I was never planning on bringing it. Well, I was for a little bit, and then I decided to take it off. But Ninetales never made it onto the team. But the thing is that he is 2-0, right? One of the only teams this season that has went 2-0 already, right? Now, technically, we are another one of those teams that are 2-0. However, we have a forfeit win for last week. If you guys did not see the video that I posted for the NPBA last week, obviously we were supposed to fight the Sleeping Snorlax and Recordman, but unfortunately, Recordman ended up dropping out of the league. He didn't respond to me. He did not end up responding to his opponent this week, so we ended up getting a replacement for him. But unfortunately, because that was so far already into this week, I don't have time to make up the battle. So it's going to stay a forfeit win for now. Maybe later in the season, I will end up trying to make it up, because I hate the fact that we took a forfeit win, right? I would rather take a 6-0 loss than a forfeit win any day. But, you know, it is what it is, and you know, it does help us in the long run. However, he is actually 2-0, right? Ninblox is actually 2-0, and he's got a really threatening team. So let's actually get right into it, and I'll tell you guys, and we'll show you guys what it is. Okay, so his team consists of Metagross, Ludiloco, or Ludicolo, however you say that, Politoed, Perugly, Hitmonlee, Aerodactyl, Togetic, Rotom Heat, Gengar, Charmeleon, and Dragonair. Now, obviously, Metagross is a huge threat. As we saw last week, he is an insane threat, right? Or last season, right? Because we drafted him last season. We drafted Metagross last season, and I think he was really good. But, however, Metagross is really good in the metagame that has a ton of fairy types. You know, luckily, we do not have a ton of fairy types in this one. So, it's not as good as it was, as it is in Sword and Shield. However, it is still a massive, massive threat. Luckily, it does not get access to anything to hit Manaphy, even though we aren't bringing Manaphy. But, you know, it does just get access to Stealth Rock. But another thing is that he does have access to a Ghost-type Pokemon, so he can Explosion and do that. At least that's what we ran last season. I don't know if he's going to run it. I doubt it. But he has brought Metagross to both of his matches already, so I highly think he's gonna bring it this year. Obviously, it's got a really high attack stat. He's run Earthquake every week as well, or at least I think he ran it both. I know he ran it one week. I can't remember if he ran it the second week. I think he did. So we do have to worry about that. Obviously, he's got Politoed, which is the main rain setter. Also really bulky, can get access to Helping Hand, Perish Song, stuff like that. Ludiloco obviously gets access to Swift Swim, he is 100% bringing it because of the fact that that is his one counter to Manaphy. The biggest counter to Manaphy on this team, you know, having Rotom, but also us having a Lightning Rod Pokemon and a Volt Absorbing Pokemon. I don't think he's going to have Rotom Heat being his #1 counter to it. Obviously, it gets Swift Swim. It gets Rain Dish as well. So, but I don't think he's going to be running Rain Dish. I think he's going to be running probably Swift Swim, but I don't know if I don't think it'll be Scarf. Maybe, I don't know. Probably Energy Ball, Giga Drain, whatever. Probably is just bulky in general. It being a good having a good normal type also is nice for Ghost Pokemon. You know, us having, you know, Ambipom is also really nice for Ghost Pokemon. But this thing, it doesn't really get, like, anything I'm super afraid of. So I'm not really too worried about that one, because we do have, you know, a couple strong fighting, or we have a strong fighting type in Pokemon that get access to fighting type moves. So I'm not too worried about Purugly, but obviously that thing is just really, really bulky, and obviously can hit hard with Body Slam and stuff like that. Now, Hitmonlee's probably the worst of the 3 Hitmons. In my opinion, he's my favorite of the 3 Hitmons, but he's the worst competitively. Doesn't get access to any of the elemental punches or anything. Really gets access to high jump kick, high jump kick being his best attacking move, and really, you know, it is unreliable, I guess you could say. So, you know, that thing could be a threat, but does he bring it? I don't know. Does get access to Fake Out and stuff like that. Gengar is another insane issue, right? An insane issue. We do have an immunity to it in Ambipom, but this thing can run a lot of different things. Can run both Energy Ball and Thunderbolt and Thunder too. If he decides to run with the Rain, which I'm pretty sure he is, and bring Thunder Gengar, or at least Thunderbolt for Manaphy, we have to be prepared for that because, well, like I said, we're not bringing Manaphy, but I do think he's going to bring that, so we do have to be careful. Togetic, not really an issue, right? Not really an issue. We have Pokemon, we have an Electric-type Pokemon. We have Pokemon that get access to Electric-type moves and Rock-type moves. Not having Eviolite is big for that thing. It does get Follow Me, so we do have to be careful about that. You know, obviously, can Soft Boiled really does some of the things that Togekiss does, but honestly, not really worried about that. Aerodactyl, I'm insanely worried about, right? I didn't realize when building for this team, until building for this team how fast Aerodactyl is. I think it has something like a whopping base 130 speed, which is insane, and we don't have anything but Jolteon that outspeeds this thing, right? I think running a certain Haunter set could outspeed it, but honestly, this thing is insane. And if this thing can set up a Dragon Dance, I know it gets Dragon Dance Sword and Shield, don't know if it gets it right now in BDSP, but even just like a Rock Slide, it'll just demolish our team because we don't really have too much to counter that. And us not bringing Manaphy this week is pretty big because if that thing comes, it's going to demolish, right? Rotom Heat is also really good, probably the best Rotom form in my opinion. Does get access to Overheat, not really too worried about that. We don't really have anything that hits really super effectively. It does get access to Electric-type moves, obviously Discharge and Thunderbolt and stuff like that. Doubt he's going to run Discharge because he's got a Water type and 2 Flying types, so I doubt he's going to do that. But he might run Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Trick maybe. Obviously gets access to Will-O-the-Wisp, stuff like that. So I think that thing is going to come too. He's brought that every week. Last week he came with a Focus Sash, so we do have to be careful of that if he decides to do that. Dragonair and Charmeleon are another, tier 4 Pokemon that really I'm not really too worried about. Dragonair, I'm not really worried about. Us having Weavile and stuff is probably going to cause him not to bring it. So I don't really think of that. And then he's tried to talk up Charmeleon quite a bit. He's like, I'm going to run Ancient Power, Swords Dance, what was it, Nasty Plot? No, Dragon Dance. Yeah, Swords Dance, Dragon Dance, Ancient Power, and another move, right? And he's like, oh, that's what I'm bringing with like 120 attack, 120 special attack, and like the rest in like HP or speed or something. Now, I think he was just screwing with us, but honestly, I'm not really too worried about Charmeleon. And, I was a little, Togetic does get Psych Up. So if this thing decides that he wants to, run a Dragon Dance thing and then Psych Up with Togetic, I mean, I don't think that's what he's going to do, but, you never know. Because Togetic gets access to Nasty Plot anyway. So why would he want to, I think he does. I know Togekiss does, so maybe, I think he does. I don't know. I didn't do too much research on Togetic because I don't really think that one's coming or going to be a threat. But That is his team. If I had to make a guess on 6 Pokemon, right? Metagross, Ludiloco, Politoed, Gengar, Rotom Heat, and Aerodactyl, right? Those are my 6. I don't think he's going to bring Purugly. I don't think he's going to bring Hitmonlee. I don't think he's going to bring Togetic. I don't think he's going to be Dragonair, and I don't think he's going to bring Charmeleon, right? But I have stuff to deal with some of these Pokemon. We have a little bit of a spicy team this week. My strategy is obviously trying to throw him off his game. But honestly, if we come out of this, 2-1, it is what it is. But I would like to take him down, beat him into the dirt. I hope this doesn't come back to burn me at the end. So we can both be, or I can be 3-0, and he can be 2-1. Well, one of us is going to be knocked down a peg at the end of this. He's been talking a lot of crap. He's been talking a lot of smack. And I don't really want to say anything because I am terrified about this battle. Like, this is definitely a big one for us. But yeah. But we're going to get right into the team that I'm bringing. Guys, so this is the team we are bringing this week against Ninblox Gaming and the Texas Blazekins. Now, we have a little bit of some cool sets this week. Some Pokemon that we have yet to bring. Obviously, we haven't brought Nightmare yet. Obviously, we haven't brought Weavile. We were going to bring My Biggest Fan last week, but we did not bring that either. So technically, this is going to be our first battle with that. But, yeah, this is definitely a big, this is big. Not bringing our Tier 1 or our Tier 2, or one of our Tier 2s, is going to be, is really big. So, honestly, first up is High Voltage to Jolteon. We are bringing with the Zap Plate and Volt Absorb. Now, Thunderbolt is really there for a lot of things, right? The set that we are running does, it gets really close to outspeeding Aerodactyl. I think it does outspeed Aerodactyl. So, hitting that with a Thunderbolt, plus Aerodactyl can't knock us out anyways, unless it sets up first. And this is all bearing Tailwind too, because he does get access to Tailwind with Aerodactyl. So Thunderbolt's there for that. Thunderbolt's there for Togetic if he decides to bring it. There for Politoed. Shadow Ball's there for Gengar and and Metagross. Now this thing does get really close to OHKOing Gengar with Shadow Ball, but it 2 or 3 hit KOs Metagross. So honestly, this thing, I wanted to put Shadow Ball on it because it's good against a few of his, 2 of his biggest threats, but it's not in no shape of the form of us doing it is it going to OHKO unless I ran choice specs. And honestly, with the set I wanted to run, I did not want to do that. So we are running Yawn. I do think Yawn will be good because that's going to force him to switch Automon or let it go to sleep. Now Sleep Plus is in effect, so obviously if we sleep one Pokemon, can't do it again. Detect is there just for protection, just in case I wanted to see if he decided to bring Earthquake on Metagross or whatever. So honestly, that's our play. We are running a Timid Nature this week with 252 EVs in Special Attack, 252 in Speed. This allows us to outspeed Gengar and the remaining 4 in HP. So honestly, this thing is our answer to a few of their Pokemon, and is able to hit things for super effective. I think 5 of their mons, right? 3 with Thunderbolt and 2 with Shadow Ball. So honestly, this thing I think will be really, really good. Also, if he decides to bring Rotom and decides to Thunderbolt, we can obviously come in and Zap Plate it, even though we don't have many Pokemon on our team that is super effective against it. So, but next one up on this list, guys, is Frozone is making his debut, guys, with the main set that I tend to use a lot, which is Focus Sash, Pickpocket, with Night Slash, Ice Punch, Ice Shard, and Protect. Now, Night Slash is there for Metagross. Now, this OHKOs Gengar with Night Slash, but it does not OHKO Metagross. It gets close, though, with our set. Very, very close. I think it's got, a very close chance to OHKO, right? Ice Punch is there strictly for, Aerodactyl. It's there for Togetic if he decides to bring it. Dragonair if he decides to bring it, which, if he brings Dragonair, I think I might be a little scared because I did not do any research on that mon, and I don't know if it does something that I don't know about. Ice Shard is there just to pick up, if he is Focus Sash on a mon or whatever like that. And Protect is there because obviously we've seen how much damage Weavile can do even on 1 HP, this thing being as fast as it is. We are running a Adamant Nature this week with max attack, 252 EVs in attack, 252 in speed, and the remaining 4 in HP. This is honestly just so it can hit as hard as it can. I actually think with this set we might OHKO Metagross. I can't remember. I did a lot of the calcs, a couple days ago, so I can't remember all of them. But I'm going to do a little bit of a refresher before the battle tomorrow, so there is that. Now, the next one up on the list, guys, is my biggest fan, the Rotom fan. There he is, with the Citrus Berry, with Levitate, Air Slash, Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, and Shadow Ball. So, honestly, this thing, Air Slash, is there for the Ludi Loco. We don't really have a ton of Pokemon that can hit that thing for super effective, and that is going to be an issue if we do not bring something that can hit it super effective. So, Air Slash is there because that thing cannot hit us for super effective at all, right? This is a really big counter, being able to 4 times resist its grass type moves and resist its water type moves as well. It still is not going to want to take a Hydro Pump in the rain, but you know, Air Slash is there, you know, just to hit that as hard as we can. Thunderbolt is there, obviously. Thunderbolt and Volt Switch are there. Obviously, Volt Switch is there for, you know, to get in, hit, and get out. But that's there for, you know, Togetic, Aerodactyl, Politoed, stuff like that. Shadow Ball, again, is also there for Metagross, also there for Gengar. So, there is that, you know, which is really nice. Citrus Berry is there so we can get a little bit of help. I am running a little bit of a bulkier set. I almost wanted to run a max defensive set this week instead of max HP. But, honestly, I'm a little scared because, you know, a lot of the Pokemon that I'm really worried about, you know, hit on the physical side, but I wanted to put it into HP because he already has quite a high defense. So we got 252 EVs in HP, 252 in special attack with a modest nature, and the remaining 4 in defense, right? This thing, I think, will be really, really good. Help us pivot around, be able to hit a lot of things for super effective. So, yeah, as you guys will see, I have a lot of we have a lot of, Ghost, Dark, and Electric coverage on this team, strictly because that is really what's going to be the biggest thing for us. Next one up on the list, guys, is Monkey with the Silk Scarf. I almost ran Skyplate on this thing. Not gonna lie. Fake Out, Protect, Aerial Ace, and Thief, right? Obviously, and Technician, obviously to power up all 3 of its attacking moves. Fake Out is there, obviously, for priority. I don't really see how having double hits really gonna help us too much, especially because he has a Ghost type, and he's got a Rock type, and stuff like that. I'm really in a Steel type that I'll resist normal. But Aerial Ace is there for Ludi Loco, and that is a 120 base power attack, mind you, right? Flying type attack coming off of Ambipom, which I didn't calc it, but I'm 90% sure is either going to OHKO or come really close to OHKOing, depending on his set. And then Thief is also there to hit both Gengar and Metagross for super effective. As I both said, I'm really nervous about that. I'm really excited about Aerial Ace, though, because I think that might throw him off. But we are running a Adamant Nature this week with 252 EVs in attack, 252 in speed, and the remaining 4 in HP. Right? Having fast Pokemon this week, I really think it's going to help us out. Obviously, my biggest fan and Luke Cage are not fast, but that's fine because we don't need them all to be blistering fast. But yeah. Next one up with this, guys, is Luke Cage is coming back for our 3rd week with the Life Orb Iron Fist set this time with Drain Punch, Mach Punch, Stone Edge, and Fake Out, right? Drain Punch is there to, it doesn't hit anything super effective unless it's Perugly, but it is going to be doing a ton of damage, right? It is going to be a ton of damage, so I'm really, really not too worried about, I really wanted to stab attack Mach Punch is there just for priority. Stone Edge, which is really cool. I've never ran this on a Hitmonchan. That is there for Rotom Heat, since we do not have a single thing on our team to hit that for super effective, except for Stone Edge. Right now, we are not going to outspeed it unless it's like a really slow set for some reason. But if we can withstand 1 attack, which I'm hoping we can, Stone Edge will OHKO. Well, it'll get really close depending on if he's a bulky. If he's fully attack and special attack invested, then it actually still might not OHKO, but it'll get really close. And then Fake Out is there for priority as well. Iron Fist obviously powers up Drain Punch and Mach Punch. We're not running Thunder Punch. I decided to run Stone Edge instead, so hopefully it doesn't come back to bite us. But we are running max HP and max attack with the remaining 4 in speed this week with an Adamant Nature. So yeah, I'm really, really excited about that. But yeah, he is a base 339 attack, which is kind of insane with Stone Edge coming off of that, as long as we don't miss. Be good. Last up on this list, guys, is Nightmare the Haunter. Now, I am very excited about this, right? I'm very excited about this set because I don't know if we're going to bring this any other week, but I had to bring it this week, guys. I don't think it's going to throw him off. We got Shadow Ball, Destiny Bond, Sludge Bomb, and Toxic with the Choice Specs and Levitate, right? This gives us another immunity to Ground type, which is nice. Also gives us Shadow Ball, Now, the set that I'm running, right, we are running 252 EVs in speed, 252 in special attack, right? This allows us to outspeed Metagross in every sense, unless it's Choice Scarf, right? This allows us to outspeed Jolly or Timid Metagross with max speed, right? This allows us to outspeed it by like 20 base points or something like that. The only way he will outspeed this is with a Choice Scarf. Now, I pray he's not going to bring it. I don't think he'll bring Choice Scarf. If he does, GG's to him, and, you know, we're kind of screwed. But this allows us. And with the Choice Badge, 252 EVs in special attack with 361 IVs in special attack, Shadow Ball is a guaranteed OHKO on Metagross. Guaranteed OHKO. Actually, it's also a guaranteed OHKO on Gengar as well. So he can't really switch in Gengar. So the only reason why I'm bringing this is because it's so good against that, right? Also, Sludge Bomb OHKO's Ludi Loco as well. So if he decides to lead with that, we can always do that. Destiny Bond is pretty good too. You know, he is Choice Specs. He is Choice Specs. So we have to be able to, if we can save him, that would be great. Bring him back in again. He outspeeds a lot of his team. Not everything. Obviously not Gengar. But obviously not Aerodactyl. But, and depending on his Rotom set, not Rotom either. But if he's not speed invested, then we do. Destiny Bond, obviously taking the opponent Pokemon down is really, really big. I don't think he'll see that coming. And Toxic is there. I don't even know if we'll use Toxic or not. But I didn't know what else to put on this thing because I could have ran like Thunderbolt, but honestly, I don't really care because we're gonna be hitting Shadow Ball or Sludge Bomb most of the time. But so I'm really nervous about this set. I really, really hope it pays off because I don't think he's gonna think that I'm going to be bringing a Nightmare. Like I said, we do go down to a Zen Headbutt from Metagross, which he has brought. So, I don't know. Hopefully it's not Scarfed, but if it is, then GG's to him. I'm going to say that right now because I am praying right now that Metagross is not Scarfed. But he hasn't brought a Scarf yet, so I don't think he's going to do it now. But like I said this week, we are planning on throwing him off, right? That is our game plan, is throwing Nimblox off. So that's what I'm hoping to do. But I really hope you guys did enjoy this team builder. We're going to get right into the battle now, and I guess I'll just see you there. And good luck to future me, since I'm not doing this battle for like almost 12 hours. But see you there. Guys, here we are in the battle. Obviously, it's a different day. Like I said before, this is like 12 hours later. But yeah, we're right in the battle here with for week 3 of the NPBA with the Texas Blaze Kids and Coach Ninblox Gaming. Like I said, guys, his link will be down below, so check him out. Check out his side of the battle too. So we're just gonna wait for him to send me a battle request, and then we'll get right into it. All right, guys. So here we are in the battle. It's a little different than I thought. It really, really is. I didn't expect Purugly. Did not expect Hitmonlee. He did not bring the Rotom Heat, which is kind of big, but that. You know, he did not bring Rotom Heat. He did not bring Politoed. Alright, so I think we have to lead Monkey here. And now that High Voltage does a lot less, or I guess we could go into My Biggest Fan and Volt Switch out if we need to as well. I don't know if I want to just lead Nightmare right away. We'll just do that. We'll lead Ambipom and we'll lead Rotom Heat. I feel like he could, because he could lead. Does Purugly get Fake Out? I believe it does. I think he's got 2 Fake Out modes. I cannot believe he did not bring Rotom Heat, and I cannot believe he did not bring Politoed. But we were mostly right. I mean, he did bring the Aerodactyl, which I was terrified about. Well, it says I didn't turn on. Yeah. Oh, there we go. I don't know why I didn't click the battle timer. But yeah, so he's gonna go Purugly and Ludi Loco. Okay, so here's the thing, is that I'm just going to go for a Fake Out on the Ludi Loco right now. And I think we're just going to Volt Switch on the Purugly here. That's 100% our play. And, because he's just going to fake out on somebody as well, I believe. I mean, maybe he won't. What does Pugly get? Wow, that did a lot of damage. Holy crap, dude. Okay, so here we go. I am just going to go straight for an Aerial Ace now into the Ludi Loco, and we still just go for a Volt Switch. Or maybe I go for an Air Slash. No, I'm going to go for an Aerial Ace, and we're just going to Volt Switch. I think that's probably our best bet here. Man, Ambipom is OP, dude. Doing half to a Ludi Loco, dude. A Ludi Polo. I keep getting used to say Ludi Loco because I've heard A-Tribe say that so much. There's that. Ludi Loco's down. That's actually really big. Body Slam. Okay. So we're gonna Volt Switch out now, and we're gonna go into Luke Cage here. I think that's our best bet. So Aerial Ace on Monkey did come in clutch, which is big. He's gonna go into Aerodactyl, which I think now we can go. I'm really nervous about going into Nightmare. But I think we have to here. And I think I'm just gonna go for a Mach Punch on the, unless he decides to do that. I'm gonna double into Nightmare here, and actually we're gonna go for a Drain Punch into the Aerodactyl. I'm gonna call that he's going to go into his Gengar here, anticipating a Mach Punch. That's my play here, and we're just gonna go straight for a Drain Punch and Aerodactyl. I don't know what else we do here, because the Aerodactyl is such an issue. Also, I did replace, oh, he tried Sucker Punching! Ooh! Ooh, dude! Yo! This is really good, actually. Should I just go for a Sludge Bomb? Listen, no. Yo. I'm gonna go for a Thunderbolt on the Pugly because he can't touch me here. And I'm just gonna go for a Mach Punch on the Aerodactyl. If I can get rid of this Aerodactyl here right now, dude, this is huge. This is huge if I can do that. Yo, that's why. Oh my god, dude. Yes, get out of here, Aerodactyl. That's so big. That's so big. He's gonna go for a Body Slam on Luke Cage. And we do just take out the Pugly here. That's huge! Okay, so there's the Metagross. I 100% have to switch out here. I'm gonna go my biggest fan, and do we switch out here? Or do I just let Luke Cage go down? I think we just let Luke Cage go down, and I'm just gonna Mach Punch on Metagross here. We have to switch out Nightmare, because that is our only play against the Metagross here. It really, really is. And the Hitmonlee can't really touch Nightmare unless it gets Sucker Punch. Does it get Sucker Punch? I don't know. I don't think it does. So we're gonna get a little bit of damage off on it. So he's gonna go for a Meteor Mash on Rotom. He's gonna high jump kick, and he's gonna miss! Yo! Yo, oof. Oh, God, I'm sorry. Oh, that's rough, dude. I'm going to go for an Air Slash on the Hitmonlee, and we're going to go for another Mach Punch on the Metagross here. That sucks. I think we might actually pull this off, guys. I think we might actually pull this off. But that's the reason why I didn't want Hitmonlee, because his number one attacking move. So he's gonna go for a Meteor Mash. Luke Cage is gonna go down here. He is gonna not take Rotom out here. So there's no way. Okay. Well, Tailwind's done now, right? Tailwind's done now. Okay, awesome. Nightmare's coming out. Oh wait, I can't. I can't do that yet. Shoot! I'm gonna go for a Shadow Ball. I have to go high voltage here. We can't have Nightmare because Gengar's gonna be faster. 350, yeah, 289. I can't risk that, dude. I really, really can't here. That thing could be 262 or 208. Okay, yeah, there's that. She's gonna go for a D-Gleam. Oh, that does so much, dude. Alright, so we're gonna go into Frozone here. I'm just gonna go straight up for a Night Slash on the Gengar, and we're gonna detect here. Okay, there's a Medium Mash. We are Sash. Don't tell me the Gengar's faster. Don't tell me the Gengar's faster. Okay, no, it's not. It's not. We win. We win. There's no way we lose here. There's no way we lose here now. Yo. Okay, alright, we gotta let Frozone go down here. Or I guess I could go Monkey. Let's go Monkey and then Shadow Ball, I guess. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. Let's go! Let's go! I didn't even get to show off our Haunter tech. GG, man. Here we go. Okay, we gotta download this replay. I gotta save it. But that was awesome. That comes down to a 4-0, guys. Week 3 of the NPBA against Ninblox Gaming, and I really want to know what he was thinking. That was really, really crazy. I really want to know. I'm really looking forward to seeing his team builder and his side of the battle there. It was really big that he missed that high jump kick, but at the same time, so, you know, he was screwing around with me too. He was screwing around with me too, because I told you guys I was, he was screwing around with me too, obviously, because I told him I was bringing Manaphy, I told him I was bringing Ninetales, I was trying to play some mind games with him. I don't know if that worked or not, but I'm really surprised he didn't bring Politoed. I'm very surprised he didn't bring Politoed. But yeah, guys, picked up a win here, and we did not even get to show off Haunters. So, but yeah, guys, I really hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did enjoy, let me know down below. Subscribe if you guys are new. But other than that, guys, this is going to be from me. So like I say at the end of every video, I am the Nitro General. I really hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Nitro General is out. Peace.